Oh man, what a game last night,
Presented Rabble
man.
Rouser, man. Woo! That Super Bowl.
Dude.
I it was a great game. The halftime was great. It was great. So it's leading into topic number one is our thoughts on the Super Bowl.
All right. Well, honestly, despite on how you may or may not want it to end, it was a fantastic game. I mean, there was hardly any penalties. They were just playing, which was great. Some things that were, predicted kind of came true. Also, my score, none of our scores came true. What was your prediction again?
It technically kind of did in a way with the Bengals. They scored 20 points.
That's true. So I was thinking the same thing. I was like, technically, it was a 3-point difference. It just was the other way, and it was minus, because I predicted 34-31. So
yeah, and I predicted 30-20 Rams.
Yeah. So there's just some slight W's. I mean,
we kind of hit on the nugget just a little.
Man,
so
but what a game!
My thought is just like, you did not want to get the game be like a blowout. Never did. I'm glad.
Yes, it was a game.
Tough battle. Hard hitting at times. That you want as a football fan is some tough playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
With the halftime.
Oh, the halftime. I feel like that's a whole other topic.
We can have a whole discussion. The whole show was it the halftime show, man.
Hey, all I can say, one of the best halftime shows I've seen in a long time. So
I agree. They killed it. Well, as far as me, I didn't know 50 Cent was supposed to be in the halftime show either.
That was the surprise, the huge surprise. Also, shouldn't have been a surprise. I guess I was just really surprised by how short Kendrick Lamar really was. So
I knew how short.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that. I'm a big perspective thing.
I'm one of the big fans of Kendrick Lamar, so it's like,
right.
I knew the dude kind of short.
Yeah, but anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, the game. Yeah, that was definitely an entertaining game.
So I'm gonna hit you with topic number 2.
Okay.
It's been floating around social media. Was the last drive controversial?
Oh, okay. You want me to start, or you want to start?
I'll start.
Okay, you start.
So the way you look at it, the pass interference, the first penalty at the goal line, I think it was BS. If you're not gonna call Higgins for throwing Ramsey into the ground, with his face mask, and then you don't call Ramsey holding on a T-shirt when they scored and stuff like that. So why do you call it on the last drive?
Right.
Do I agree with the penalty? Yes, but if you're not gonna call on Ramsey, then why call it on Wilson?
So you do agree with the penalty, but you disagree with the inconsistency of the calling of the penalties.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because wasn't that like third down or something like that?
Yeah, there are some crucial calls on the red zone, especially. Yeah. It's kind of like, that could have ended. Could be game over. No. Flag. What? Yeah.
So and then like another thing too, with the Bengals last drive, I didn't not notice it. I had to rewatch it. Aaron Donald was offsides.
Was he? I didn't see that. Oh,
I did not know that. So I was like, one of my close friends, Mike, he's like, yeah, it's like Aaron Donald was offside. So I had to rewatch it real fast. I was like, okay. I was like, let me watch it.
yeah.
And I was like, dang.
So that last,
his helmet was past the ball a little bit.
Oh.
So if any part of your body is past the ball,
Yeah.
that's offsides.
Yeah. I mean, I can't agree or disagree. I didn't see it. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the tape, and I don't have that queued up for us. So that is very interesting. Like I said, I'll have to go back and rewatch. Fun little stat that I looked up, because there was hardly any penalties all game.
Yeah.
It was
surprising.
It actually made the game go a lot faster, because I remember like at the end of the game going, well, that was a quick game. It's because there was hardly any penalties. Yeah. So I looked up total of 8 penalties called in the game. So, okay, 4 of those 8 were in that last ending drive, the last whatever minutes they were, only on the very end in the red zone. 4.
Yeah.
4 penalties. So, now the last penalty called right before the touchdown, that was holding. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He as soon as you grab jersey, that flag should be thrown. Should.
Yes. Should.
On on paper should be thrown. So yes. Now am I surprised that Cooper got it? No. He like with OBJ going out, he is the number 1 shot for the touchdown. So I'm not surprised at all.
So
yes.
Another rumor is going around.
Okay.
Is Aaron Donald retiring? What your expect on that?
Okay. It's kind of like that buy low, sell high kind of situation, with stock markets. I'm gonna say yes, he's gonna retire, and this is why. He's gonna sell high. He's going out, came in, like, obviously, usually people that win Super Bowl, they will bring their family out sometimes. He ended that interview with all of his kids, like talking, and he basically was like, yeah, maybe I am. He didn't say that, but the way he was talking was like, I mean, it kind of reminded me of Tom Brady a little bit. It's kind of like, is he not? Is he not? And I kind of get the same sort of feeling.
Like, because like with me, it's like I didn't know that was a thing till the day of the Super Bowl.
Right.
And so it's like, and I was questioning, I was like, he's gonna play lights out. Like he always does anyways. That's Aaron Donald. What I've been hearing as well is that he put extra workouts for the season.
Yeah.
He wants to retire. Yeah. And that's what it sounds like.
He won that on that high.
So if the Rams didn't win the Super Bowl, he's playing another season.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's like what he's been also talking about that he wants to spend more time with his kids. So it's like the best way to do it is go out on top.
Yeah, go with the biggest bang you can go. Yeah.
So it's like,
but where does that leave the Rams, right? So like, I'm not sure if OBJ is going to be coming back next season. It looked like he blew out his knee. I don't know.
Oh, it was an ACL tear.
Yeah.
So he's not playing next season.
No, I know that's the second time, right?
same knee
Yeah,
against the same team.
I don't think he's coming back. I'd be thoroughly surprised if he comes back.
So there's a chance he could retire.
Yeah.
And then you got Whitmore, the offside. He's
retiring. Yeah, he
so
flat
it's
out
like
said it.
so it's like, and then you get Woods back next season, and then you'll get Higbee back.
Yeah.
His injury wasn't that too bad where he's going to be out for a year or so.
Right.
So then your question, will the Rams be good next year?
I mean, listen, they clearly bought their ticket to the Super Bowl with everything they did halfway through the season. They're like, no, we're going. Ching, 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 ching. They spent the money. But I mean, I don't know.
You do get Von Miller back.
You do get Von Miller. Yeah.
You have Ramsey back. So it's like.
So technically, there are still pieces in place. It's not like their team will crumble, And they still have Cooper Kupp.
So the Rams defense. The chance of Rams defense could be good. Like I said, Woods will be back.
Mm-hmm.
Is he as good at Odell Beckham?
No.
But you do get Higbee back. You get Woods back.
Yeah.
You do get pieces back. Do I think they're going to be last place in the division? No. I think that's going to the Seahawks.
I would say that too. I'm still a little scared about the Niners in the sense that you really don't know what you're going to get with Trey, even though you feel like you do, but you're not entirely sure. That one's still a question mark for me, but we'll see.
You're not wrong, but look at this too. There's a chance Wilson might be gone out of Seattle too.
Yes, yeah. I think there's a good shot he will be. It's my prediction. I want to say it's my prediction, but I'm pretty sure I read it somewhere. Don't worry about it. Raiders. I think he might end up on the Raiders, but that's just me.
Well, there's another rumor that Jimmy G might go to the Raiders because of the connection of Josh McDaniels. So
I've been hearing people whispering Bucks. He's going to the Bucks.
That's my answer right there. Is the Bucks.
Yeah.
They need a quarterback, and
might as well get the guy that trained under the guy who got to the Super Bowl, right?
yeah, you just go Russell Wilson. That's
yeah.
All right, so let's.
Oh right.
Go to topic 3 or 4. My bad.
I lost count. You could have told me 7. I would have believed you.
Cooper Kupp being MVP.
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes, it makes total sense.
How about Aaron Donald?
Okay. The emotional side of it says Aaron Donald. I think the facts are Cooper Kupp is the MVP.
I agree with you as well.
Yeah.
The reason is Aaron Donald really had a silent first half.
He did.
He didn't come on until second half.
Mm-hmm.
And Cooper Kupp, for the most part, was consistent on his playing. Of course, he at the time you were sharing the ball with Odell Beckham until he got hurt.
Yeah, but he stepped up and said, "Okay, Odell's gone. It's on me." So yeah,
and so that's why I do give that MVP to Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm.
Is he? I'm lost of words with Cooper Kupp. He's the best wide receiver in the game right now.
Yeah, I know it hurts because it's like Debo Cooper is consistent. Like, and I'm not saying Debo's not, but Cooper's just got that cool oh yeah, I'm a silent assassin. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
exactly, and he's just had a better season than Debo did. Don't get me wrong, Debo has an amazing season.
Great season. Absolutely. No, there's no discounting Debo. Debo's the man.
Yeah. They just use him half wide receiver, half running back.
He calls it a wide back. You got to get the name right.
I like that. You need another wide back.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I'm happy with Cooper Cup being MVP.
Yeah.
Here's the next topic.
Okay.
I didn't know this. One of my coworkers told me about it. I was like, it's probably not a problem. And then until I got brought in the spotlight. Murray and the Cardinals.
Oh yes, yes.
Instagram. It started with Instagram. He deleted pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing him about the Pro Bowl. Coaches with the Packers coaches. It's not just other coaches. It was just the Packer coaches and some of the Packers players.
Mm.
And now it's bringing to the spotlight that there might be a problem with Murray and the Cards.
Yes, there's the way I read it, because you know how Aaron Rodgers has had a problem with the Packers, right?
Yeah.
They have had issues about him not having a say in what goes on, and I feel like Murray is kind of riding that same horse. Now, is Kyler Murray Aaron Rodgers? No, at least not yet. I don't know. You never know how that'll go, but he's currently not Aaron Rodgers. Now, is he a good quarterback? Absolutely. Should he have some say in what goes on around him? Of course. But there's definitely some arguments. There's something happening behind the scenes. I don't know how it's going to play out. I know the Packers have learned their lesson, and they're trying to keep Aaron Rodgers and putting their horse behind him.
Yeah.
But I don't, like I said, Kyler's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Peyton Manning. He's not Tom Brady. He's not Drew Bledsoe yet. I said Drew Bledsoe.
He's not Russell Wilson either.
He's not Russell Wilson. Yeah. Yet.
Because all this quarterbacks, Super Bowls and stuff that. So it's like you can have more say if you want a Super Bowl and stuff that.
Mm-hmm.
So my problem with Kyle Murray is he's a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong.
He's fantastic.
He reminds me of Tony Romo.
Tony Romo. Okay. All right. I'm listening.
Starts out great. And then you go towards the end of the season, is a gray cloud around him.
Yeah.
And then you don't find a sunny day until next season.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he'll give you fantasy points. He'll start off great. And then when it comes to the end of the season, it's just like, do you lost interest towards the end of the season, or is this what's going on? It's
Here's
like
the theory, right? He's a showman. Showmen get tired. You know what I'm saying? He gets tired. 2, he could be a big baby if things don't work out the way he doesn't like it, and he's possibly not a very good leader. Then yeah, that's what happens. I mean, I've been around different sports guys that are not good leaders, and they just that.
And Kyle Moore does like to point at the fingers at the off the line when it goes down south. And once you have your hand on him, he's not hard to take down. He's a small dude.
Yeah.
And so it's like, if, like you say, if he doesn't get his way, he talks and blames other people when you need to blame on yourself as well. The great quarterbacks will put the blame on themselves, even if not their fault.
Right.
They'll take the back credit for it.
Right.
So it's like,
because of the leader, you got to be a leader. Yeah.
Exactly. And so it's like, how much you will rely on your legs than your throwing arm. And I'm not gonna say all scram quarterbacks, but like they focus on their arm as well. I believe Kyle Moore doesn't rely on his arm as times. Yeah. And he wants, I know in the beginning of the season, it's like, I want to be a throwing quarterback, but towards the end of the season, you doesn't show it. It's just
He's tired.
yeah, look at Josh Allen, the McNabb, Culpepper in a way.
Culpepper was good. I like Culpepper.
He lost his ways towards the end of his career, but Steve Young.
Yeah, Steve Young.
Those are quarterbacks, but they didn't
Steve Young's probably
always
the best example.
rely
Yeah.
on their legs, and they rely on their arms as well.
Well, Steve Young was a beast. He was a totally different man. That man had so many concussions. He didn't care about his body. He only cared about his team. He's like, bring it, fool. I don't even care. You know, left-handed crazy man. I loved it. Yeah. Him and Brett Favre.
Oh yeah. It's Josh Allen too. He reminds me of this.
Yes.
Josh Allen would run you over. That's a big dude that can run.
Right.
So I feel like there could be a trade coming, but
I don't see a trade. I see a rough season, possibly. Not even a rough season. Kind of similar to what Aaron Rodgers just did with the Packers, but he might. I don't know if he'll get his way at the end or not, because once again, he's not Aaron Rodgers. So
no,
yeah.
So it's like I see it in a way, but like I won't not be surprised. If I were the card, I'll try to work it out much as possible. But if it's gonna ask more weapons, I'm like, how much weapons do you need? You got AJ Green, you got Hopkins. Hopkins is an amazing wide receiver. So it's like you can't say you don't have weapons.
Right. I think what was his name? Tom Brady. Man, I couldn't even think of his name. Tom Brady is a great example. He will take less money to have a great offensive line, to have weapons. And a lot of, especially younger guys, they don't see that. They're like, nah, give me the cheese, give me that money. And, which is great. But I mean, they all make a lot of money anyways. They make way more money than you or I do. And they're like, no, it's on me. Give me the money. Well, you no longer have an offensive line. You no longer have a good running back. Why? Well, you took all the money. And I think Murray is probably the same way. He will take that money. He wants the respect. He wants the money, and then goes, "Hey, why don't I not have targets? Because you took the money." Yeah. So yeah. Tom Brady is like, no, give me a squad, and let's roll. So I don't know.
That's a good example. It's like you got to take a pay cut to at least have something to work with your ways and stuff that. So it's like, I'm not the biggest Tom Brady fan, but I do respect that.
I respect him.
Yeah. All right. The next topic is he back his old self with the Warriors?
Well, okay. You saw the game against the Lakers. I think that's a strong argument. He was lighting up the court. Now, is he back, or was the Lakers just sucking? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But he made a strong case anyway. So,
like, I want to see consistent of him doing what he was doing against the Lakers.
Yeah.
There's two tough injuries that sent back for a couple years. Is him being back on the court is amazing and stuff that. So it's like, I can see it. The old Klay Thompson back. Like I said, I think it's gonna be more towards the end of the season. Him being his old self again.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just amazed that he's back. Which I'll be scared if I have the two injuries to my legs. I'll be scared to make any kind of movement.
Right.
I'm like, so it's like him just to come back and to try to do it again, and that's just a lot of respect.
Absolutely. I mean, he came out, put up 33 points. Is it going to be a long lasting? I don't think it will. personally, but seeing it right now, you're right. It's great to see. So
Exactly. I like I said, I love it. Is
yeah,
but it will continue. We'll have to just keep on watching and find out.
yeah.
All right, next topic. There's no spot on light on it, but it's like I've been like looking at it. It's like, should All-Star Weekend be still during season, or should we just like the NFL and be after kind of towards the end, like after the season in a way?
Let me tell you something about the NFL All Stars. Okay, it's never made sense to me. Not once a day of my life. Why would you go out and say these are the All Stars halfway through the season? Dude, the season's not over. This guy could have just sucked at the end of the season. You have no idea. Like, I don't get it. I've never gotten it. So I agree with you. Have it at the end of the season when they've earned all their stripes and stars. You know what I'm saying?
It should be after the season, after NBA finals and stuff
Mhm.
that. I think like the NFL should be after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But that's another topic that
Well,
we
I
can
mean,
create if we want. But like that, you don't
at least the
with the
season's
NBA
over,
All-Star.
though. You know, there's only 2 teams left. You have the rest of the 30 teams to go. All right, cool. But like halfway through the season, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's I don't know. It's like All-Star, even like Pro Bowl All-Stars and stuff that it lost its value. I will say in
Yeah,
a way, it's
it's
like
just
yeah,
a
you got skill
yeah,
competitions and stuff that for the NBA.
yeah.
The dunk contest. I love the dunk contest because
Oh, it's fun.
but you don't have the best always have the best dunkers in the slam dunk contest as well.
Yeah.
Now I don't expect LeBron to do more dunks and stuff.
He
That's
doesn't
like
have
he's
to.
getting
No.
older. Yeah,
And he's old.
but
You're
when he's
right.
younger, I was like, he's the one of the best dunkers. I'm like, why is
Yeah.
that in the dunk contest? But
Dude, Space Jam
still
2,
want to
he
injure himself.
had I knew the guy who was his stunt double for the dunks. He didn't even do his own dunks in Space Jam 2. So don't get me started
No.
on that.
Shout out to Zach Andrews.
That's right.
um, but yeah, it's like I said, I think it really lost its value. A lot of other things. Maybe it can re-amp itself. Um, if it's after the season ends, like maybe
Yeah.
like a week after or 2 weeks after the finals, NBA finals and stuff.
I
That
you know
is,
after the finals, like I kind of like what like I don't know. The people in the finals, they don't have to go to the All Stars. I mean, they proved enough. They got to the finals, but I like what the NFL does because they have that 2 weeks break before the playoffs and the Super Bowl, and like just to keep people watching. They do it in between that. I think it makes sense. The Super Bowl people don't have to be in that game. They did their job. They got the Super Bowl, but
yeah. I've heard the Pro Bowl be after the Super Bowl, but
yeah,
that's my. I think you should have the best top three quarterbacks, the top three
yeah.
running back, wide receivers down the line and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, man, this was a great show, great
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
So awesome, man. But seriously though, California Love.
Dude, when that song came on too, I was like, I hope that song comes
It
on.
had to
It
though.
did.
It had to, because like, dude, I know Tupac is not on stage. I get it. But Dre produced it. He had a part in it. They're in California. That's 3 strikes, man. They better play it. But it was great. That was a lot of fun. So
Thank you for watching Rabble Rousers Sports Talk, and please like and subscribe to us. We love you guys, and peace.